in our society have been highly developed in gender inclusive society. And this is our first speaker, Taoyuan.
Hello everyone, I'm Taoyuan. I'm from Taipei City Government Gender Equality Office. Give me a second. So I believe that you got this pamphlet. Yeah, I put it on the seats, every seat, so you should get this one. And if you have time, please just do a little browse of these pamphlets that show that we organize some numbers about Taipei's past 30 years, how Taipei did and how Taipei been going through, and how Taipei achieved for gender equality. So, and first of all, since English is not my native language, so I'll be reading from my notes to stay on track. I hope you don't mind. Okay. So I've been working in Gender Equality Office of Taipei City Government for over 10 years. Yeah, and which means that I spent 10 years, 10 years reminding people in the gender equality is not just a good idea. It's something that we need to build into our everyday lives, at work, at home, even in politics. So now I know some people think, mostly the people I encountered, they think gender equality work is all serious business. But honestly, I feel like I am half researcher and half friendly reminder specialist. My dream that one day I can proudly say, my job is no longer needed. It means I quit. I don't have to work in this office, because that means gender equality is finally second nature to everyone. Until the day comes, I will keep pushing, partnering, and maybe persisting, all to make Taipei a city, even Taiwan the island, where everyone feels safe, respected, and included. So thanks for everyone joining us today. And let's get started. So first of all, I want to give a very brief introduction of Taipei. Taipei City is a lively and exciting place, home to over 2.5 million people. It's a city where old traditions mix with modern life, and where you can find everything from high-tech districts to bustling night markets. But what really makes Taipei special is its focus on equality and inclusion. That's where the Taipei City Gender Equality Office comes in. Our job is to make sure that gender equality isn't just an idea. It's something that we build into everyday life that I just mentioned. We work with government departments in city government and businesses and community to push for gender-friendly workplace, support women in STEM and entrepreneurship, and prevent gender-based violence. So we are very proud to stand with LGBTQ+ community, working to create safer, more welcoming spaces for everyone. At the end of the day, our goal is simple: to build a Taipei where everyone, no matter who they are, can feel safe, valued, and have the chance to thrive. Something I forgot. Can you see the beige, the pin? Yeah, the upper right. So I just put some pins on your seat. Maybe you get that. Yeah. It's a new version because old version is on my jacket. So it's the very cute cat climbing up the iconic building Taipei 101. And I hope if you like it, you can have it. Okay. So back in 1995, Taipei had a tough road ahead when it came to promoting women's rights and gender equality. Women made up only 23% of city council seats, and the gender stereotypes often discourage them from stepping into politics or leadership roles. Gender-based violence was seen as a private issue, which means survivors had very little support. Women also faced a wage gap, workplace discrimination, and struggled to break into STEM fields or climb the leadership ladder. On top of that, caregiving responsibilities mostly on women, while LGBTQ plus rights were barely acknowledged. Even Taipei's public space were always designed with women or marginalized group in mind, making everyday life more challenging. All these issues highlighted the urgent need for change. And that's what pushed Taipei to take action through policy reforms, public-private partnerships, and stronger community involvement. And next, I will give you 5 policies that Taipei City government has promoted. And the first one is enhancing women's public participation. Over the past 30 years, Taipei City has made notable progress in promoting women's public participation. The proportion of female city councilors has increased from 23% in 1995 to 49% today. Women now make up 30% of village chiefs and 40% of community development leaders, and 35% of market association heads. Taipei also enforces a 1/3 gender quota in government committees and has seen women's participation in participatory budgeting rise to 50%. Despite this progress, challenges remain. Women still face leadership barriers, gender stereotypes, and caregiving burdens that limit their public involvement. And the second policy is about economic empowerment and entrepreneurship. Over the years, Taipei City has actively promoted gender equality in the workplace and supported female entrepreneurship. Oh, this word is hard. Entrepreneurship. Key initiatives include Taipei Workplace Gender Equality Certification, which encourage companies to adopt family-friendly policies, ensure pay equity, and create safer work environments. To support women entrepreneurs, Taipei offers business coaching, startup grants, and networking opportunities, while also improving access to loans and financial resources. Despite these efforts, challenges remain. Women continue to face wage gaps, pregnancy discrimination, and difficulty returning to work after parental leaves. Female entrepreneurs also struggle with limited resources, weaker networks, and the gender stereotypes that restrict opportunities. And the third one is about STEM fields, how we push the number of girls in STEM fields. Taipei City has actively promoted STEM education for girls through targeted programs that break traditional gender barriers. And we have a Shiro in STEM project and the high school girls science camp. They provide hands-on learning opportunities while tech maker camps reserve 30% of spot for female and disadvantaged students to ensure equal access. Taipei also introduced STEM Plus Innovation Award to recognize talented girls who excel in creative projects. To further support STEM education, Taipei City government established Taipei STEAM and Emerging Technology Development Office to expand resources and promote innovative teaching. Despite these efforts, challenges persist. Gender stereotypes, confidence gap, and limited career mentorship still discourage some girls from pursuing STEM careers. So, moving forward, Taipei aims to strengthen guidance systems and provide more female role models to inspire young women to thrive in STEM fields. And the fourth is about gender-based violence and digital crimes. Over the years, Taipei City has implemented comprehensive policies to combat gender-based violence, addressing sexual harassment, sexual assault, domestic violence, and digital gender violence. Key measures include that sexual harassment prevention helpline for immediate support, that Taipei City and the Taipei City Victim Rights Guide for sexual image exploitation. This offered clear steps for survivors seeking legal protection. Taipei has also established one-stop service centers. It's been a long time ago. For sexual assault survivors, ensuring access to medical, legal, and counseling support. Efforts like digital literacy education and partnerships with NGOs and tech companies aim to reduce online exploitation. Despite these efforts, challenges remain, such as overcoming victim-blaming attitudes, ensuring timely content removal online, and improving support for marginalized groups. Taipei City remains committed to expanding protections and ensuring a safer, more inclusive environment for all. And the last one is about LGBTQ plus rights. Over the years, Taipei City has taken significant steps to promote LGBTQ rights and create an inclusive environment. Taipei were the first city in Taiwan to petition for same-sex marriage legalization. And Taiwan is the first Asian country which legalized same-sex marriage. And part of that about Taipei city government, of course, mostly is from the CSO, the civil society organizations. They play a very important role. So we actively supported Pride events and the LGBTQ culture events. The city established the LGBTQ plus Community Affairs Coordination Meeting, which is a platform offering a space for NGOs like advocacy groups of LGBTQ. They can offer their advice, and we can work together to make better policies for LGBT communities. And Taipei also introduced guidelines for providing transgender inclusive service to improve respect and care in public services, along with a dedicated integrated transgender service program that offers legal, medical, and social support. To foster inclusivity in public space, Taipei has built over 114 all-gender restrooms across the city to accommodate diverse gender identities. Additionally, all Taipei City civil servants are required to undergo annual LGBT sensitivity training to promote understanding and ensure inclusive services. So, what are our strategies? Taipei City has successfully used teamwork between the government, business, and NGOs to promote gender equality. By combining public resources with private sector skills, that approach has created positive change. For example, Taipei works with NGOs to support women's empowerment and partners with advocacy groups to promote LGBT plus inclusion, and teams up with businesses to improve workplace gender equality. And this teamwork helps to share resources, involve the community, and create lasting impact. However, challenges like coordination issues and ensuring smaller NGOs have a voice still exist. Despite this, Taipei's teamwork model had played a big role in making the city more equal and inclusive. And the last but not least, in the next decade, Taipei City will focus on building gender inclusive workplace, supporting women in STEM and entrepreneurship, and expanding efforts to combat digital gender violence. The city is committed to strengthening LGBTQ plus protections, expanding all gender restrooms, and ensuring public services are inclusive. Taipei will also focus on engaging men as allies in gender equality efforts, and will strengthen partnership with global cities to exchange ideas and strategies. Despite rising anti-gender equality movements and cultural resistance, Taipei remains dedicated to advancing equality, diversity, and inclusion for all. Thank you for your listening. All questions and discussion.